This is Tap. One word, 3 syllables. Aliens. Are they real? Are they fake? Friend or foe? And most importantly, have aliens actually visited us here on Earth? So in today's video, we take to the internet to find out definitively, have aliens actually visited us? And is there any thoroughly studied scientific evidence to prove as such? One take, that one. So this is actually a little bit harder to prove with current day events because bizarrely enough, with the advent of special little pocket-sized to-go computers with highly sophisticated pixel perfect digital time savers, if you will, alien sightings in 2023 have gone way down because annoyingly, the burden of proof has been going way up. So rack that up with yet another thing in the current day that just ain't like what it used to be. My old-timey outfit. No, I ain't seen no aliens. But Paw Paw said he did, and Paw Paw's the smartest man I know. So if he's seen it, I reckon I believe him. And that's the only proof you needed back in the day. Somebody saw something. Yeah, well, probably happened. But we ain't about to let something minor and inconvenient like proof hold us back today, ladies and gentlemen, because there is one thing that unites the internet like no other, and that's BBCs. Big brain conspiracies. I couldn't even get it out. I was so excited. I was like, in my head, I was like, I'm about to say BBC. So let us begin with theory number 1. I kind of like how that came out. I'm gonna take that. I don't know why, but the way I sounded when I did that, it reminded me of like those old school, like hair 70s rock bands. You know what I'm talking about. To me, they all sounded the same, but they all sounded like that. Like, theory number 1. Glizzy. Theory 1. So the very first event on the list is the Roswell Incident. The Roswell Incident. This video is never gonna get started. That just reminds me of like those really wholesome gangs that are in musicals that like settle all their differences with a round of dancing and snapping. The Roswell Incident. The Roswell Incident, the Roswell Incident, the Roswell. All right, that's enough. What is the Roswell Incident?
Ever wondered about the peculiar object that crashed in Roswell, New Mexico back in 1947? As the story goes, a rancher stumbles upon a strange crash site. The US military quickly swoops in, first claiming it's just a weather balloon. Then they flip the script, calling it a top-secret experimental aircraft. So was it really a weather balloon? A top-secret craft? Or perhaps visitors from another galaxy?
This evidence is so prominent that it literally has a name, the Roswell Incident. But all it really is some dude in 1947 saw something on his land, couldn't readily identify it. He could have glasses, seeing issues, who knows, but he couldn't identify it. Thus, it was aliens. And really, the only spicy meatball about that entire Roswell incident was the fact that the government and the military lied. But dude, they do that every day. I probably lied 7 times in this video already.
My detector test determined that was a lie.
And theory number 2, the tongue sucker event. or I like to say, date number 4, you know what I'm saying? I'm joking, all right? At least date number 6. You can't bust out the tongue sucker event on date 4. What you gonna do for date 9 if you're doing a tongue sucker on date 4? You gotta pace yourself. She gonna lose interest. You just show her all your moves all at once. Better calm down.
And then there's the powerful explosion in the Tunguska region of Siberia in 1908.
Oh man, it's not even pronounced that way. What a wasted joke now.
A blast so immense, it flattened trees and leveled buildings over hundreds of square miles. Theories abound. Was it an asteroid or a comet? But wait, there's more. Some even suggest it could have been an alien spacecraft. The Tunguska event remains wrapped in mystery. An alien spacecraft or a cosmic rock, who can be certain?
I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention because I was that sad about not being able to use the tongue sucker joke. Like I went all out on it, and now it's not even right. Like that's not how it's pronounced. So the joke is like worthless. But tongue sucker is just such a funny thing to say. Like I could see that like in the title of like an isekai or something, right? Like my night school teacher is secretly an ancient succubus who tongue sucks students who get good grades. Isekai. Isekai. And theory number 3. The Pyramids of Giza. Well, I don't have anything for that.
How about the Pyramids of Giza, those colossal wonders of the ancient world? Constructed over 4,500 years ago, they stand as a testament to an age-long past. Their grandeur is awe-inspiring. Their construction methods, a head-scratcher. It's no wonder some folks reckon they're the handiwork of extraterrestrials. But whether it's the work of alien architects or human ingenuity, the debate continues.
All right, so for this one, I actually don't have anything funny to say. I really don't understand how all the pyramids were made. Like I've like seen diagrams and descriptions of how heavy the stones were and how many people it would take and over how many years. And dude, it just blows my mind. But that kind of begs the question, is there actually no 100% agreed on explanation from scientists on how the pyramids were actually made? You know what we should do right now? We should ask AI. Now you've probably heard of ChatGPT, Bard from Google, and even that janky stanky AI that Snapchat uses. But have you ever heard of the AI that's recently sweeping the hood, recommended by at least Tay-Tay and them? They use it all the time. Now you know when you want to initiate like the robot, like the Siri and the Alexa, you have to call their name. With this one, you say, "Ayo, bruh, y'all heard of AI? It's Ayo. Ayo is an AI for bros. Ayo, bro. Ayo, bro. Have scientists come to a conclusion on how the pyramids were made? Oh, it's Tap again, huh? I hate to put you on blast in front of your little show here, but you mighty curious with somebody that ain't paid up, partner. My bad. Well, you know what they say. If you want something good, you got to pay for it. This is why ChatGPT has like a monthly charge and whatnot. So let me just go ahead and pay up my... let me pay up... Couldn't get a darker arm. Couldn't get I mean, at least there's some melanin on it. Oh, my bad. Here you go, bro. Man, you a little light this week. Best remember who you dealing with, but I answer your little funky question about pyramids. Trying to show out for your little friends, huh? Now, believe it or not, most scientists are pretty much in agreement with how the pyramids were built, partner. Best way to visualize it? Imagine you was building a big pile of sand. And you start by making a small pile of sand at the bottom. And then you start adding more and more on top of the pile. Man, them pyramids were built the same exact way. But instead of using sand, they was using stones, right? So they started with like a small pile of stones at the bottom, and then they kept adding more and more stones on top of the pile. And check out this little level of ingenuity. In order to move the stones, they develop a series of systems using sledges, rollers, donkeys, hell, people, anything they can use to drag the stones up the pile. Now, real talk though, it took many years to build these pyramids, but you have got to admit, they are some pretty amazing structures, am I right? And there you go, Tap. And you best not ask me no more questions for the end of the night. I got a date. What up, Siri? How you doing, girl? Hey, Siri, come here, girl. Alexa didn't mean nothing to me, I promise. Yes. Thanks, bruh. Bruh. Ayo, bruh. I like Ayo, bruh better. Forget this, dude. I ain't about to listen to crop circles. Really? Crop circles, dude? Crop circles ain't nothing but painting with a twist for farmers, all right? You cannot convince me that crop circles are compelling evidence. Really? Dude, you can go out to the fancy hills out here in Austin and you got people out there doing lawn designs. So is it really such a big leap to go from lawn designs to crop doodles? All right, Most of these little crop circles are out in the middle of nowhere. You know, those farmers getting bored, having a few drinks. They've already swiped every single person on Farmer Single and they looking for something to do. Crop doodles. So we're finally getting to current day. This is a lot more recent, but I actually already covered it on the previous show. If only there was some sort of, I don't know, short form video sharing service that already houses and contains all of my thoughts on this subject in under a minute. What a world it would be. I'm not sure. The Venn diagram is of people that thought Gumbo Slice was real and people that thought that this alien was real. I'm not, it just could be one circle. I'm not sure. Why do we think that it would be perfectly humanoid? I mean, it could be. Wouldn't that be weird? I think that'd be kind of weird. What if like we find life one day and it's just me looking at you? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm from the planet Young Young. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? He's black. Y'all got black people here too? That's dumb. That's really dumb. That was Tap.
Sweet.
And that, my friends, is a plug. I'm looking at it again. I spent an embarrassing amount of time. I was changing different wigs. I was like, like I could have just put any hair on because it's a spark plug, all right. But I literally was like, maybe some longer hair. Oh, I like this outfit. That's a plug. I like that. Where do you even go from there? Where do you go? I know where we can go. Someplace else. Let's take a call from one of our viewers. Hello, you're on the air with Tap Murphy. What? Nephew, how many times I done told you to not call this phone this time of night? Motherfucker, go back to bed. It's just Tap, dumbass. Don't ask me about some alien. Nah, I ain't seen nan alien. And I don't think no one else seen no alien neither. And if you're asking me, yeah, probably just a bald crackhead that got a hold of the wrong stuff. Oh, shit, motherfucker. Here come one of them aliens right now. Hand me my walking stick, motherfucker. Oh, Lord. Finders keepers, baby. But let me make one thing show. I'm not no alien. I'm just a bald crackhead that constantly gets a whole lot of wrong stuff. Now, if you wanted to keep it, you should have nailed it down. I'm proud. The black skin cap actually costs more than the white one. Believe it or not. I was like, screw that. I'm gonna save my little $1.20. Show's over. That was Tap.
Sweet.